Unlock the full potential of your Sony A1 by keeping its heart beating with the latest firmware. First, let's get the latest firmware. Head over to the official Sony support website and navigate to the Alpha On product page. You'll find a dedicated section for software and downloads. Click on the firmware download link, ensuring you select the correct version for your region and operating system. Download the firmware file to your computer. It's usually a compressed zip file, so make sure you know where it's saved. Next, prepare your camera and memory card. You'll need a fully charged battery, or ideally, the AC adapter plugged in for uninterrupted power. Format a fresh SD card in your Sony A1 before you begin. This ensures a clean slate for the update. Once formatted, eject the SD card from your camera and insert it into your computer's card reader. Extract the downloaded firmware file and copy only the firmware file. You'll see a single file, typically with a DAT extension, directly to the root directory of the prepared SD card. Now, power off your Sony A1 and insert the SD card containing the firmware file. When powering the camera back on, you'll need to access the firmware update menu. With the camera on, press the menu button. Navigate through the setup tabs until you find the version or copyright option, usually towards the bottom. Select this to view your current firmware version. Immediately after selecting the version information, press and hold the menu button and press the playback button simultaneously. The camera should detect the firmware update on the card and prompt you to begin the installation. Confirm that you want to proceed with the update. The camera will now begin installing the firmware. Do not turn off the camera or remove the battery or SD card during this process. It will take a few minutes to complete. Once the update is complete, the camera will restart automatically after it powers back on. Repeat the process of checking the version information to confirm the new firmware has been successfully installed. Congratulations, your Sony A1 is now running the latest firmware.